This afternoon I'm going to just lead you through a few gentle stretches to relieve tension in the neck and shoulders. So we'll start beginning in hero's pose. So coming forward, rolling the flesh out from underneath the hamstrings. So rolling the cows out of the way and sitting down between your feet. If this is uncomfortable, you can use a book, or if you have a block, and place that under the hips. So we'll just begin in this manner. Hands can rest on the knees, or if you prefer a little support, hands could be beside the ankles, or even fingertips on the heels, and pressing the wrists down to the toes. Pressing down into the floor, or into the knees, or into the hands to create a natural elongation of the spine. So whether your bottom is on the mat, whether it's just hovering above or grounded onto a block, you want to feel that sense of the tailbone lengthening down and the spine extending upward in the opposite direction. So your hand position can actually create a little traction to further create space between the vertebrae. So as we sit here, closing the eyes, take a deep breath in through the nostrils, pulling the breath down into the low belly, all the way down inside the tailbone. And as you exhale, drawing the breath in and up, allowing the breath to flow up the length of the spine to the crown of the head. So as you inhale, the breath goes right in through the back of the throat, flowing down into the pelvic floor. And then as it flows upward, drawing all that breath out through the crown of the head, flowing with that breath. You can create a slight constriction in the back of the throat so that you can hear that ha sound, just controlling the breath like drinking it through a straw. So you're controlling the length of the inhale and then seamlessly allowing it to flow into the exhale. As you sit in this position, maybe even slightly tilting the pelvis forward and backward so that you feel the tailbone rooted, but also some weight in the pubic bone, hip bones lifting upward. And as the breath flows outward, letting the heart open, shoulder blades sliding down the back. And now, as we inhale, the breath is going to flow downward. We're going to bring the shoulders forward and up to the ears. And as you exhale, let the shoulder blades squeeze together and then pull the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, they go forward and up. Exhale, together and down. Inhale, they go forward and up. Exhale, they flow down. One more time. Inhale, they go forward and up. Exhale, they flow down. And then we'll slowly bow the chin into the chest. Feel the length in the back of the throat. And slowly begin to open your eyes as your gaze comes into focus. Lifting your eyes to the horizon, hands can float at the heart, feeling the spine long, the heart open. Take a breath here, releasing tension in the neck and the shoulders. And then slowly coming forward into all fours and tuck the toes under and lift the hips up as you walk the hands back to the feet. Knees are soft and just hang, grab opposite elbow. And let the shoulder blades slide up the back towards the ears. So it's okay here to have the shoulders just hugging the earlobes and the neck. Just feeling that nice pull of the shoulder blades along the back. And sway or even flutter the lips, releasing tension in the face. And then releasing those arms. Keep the shoulders nice and loose. Maybe even move them to make sure that you're not holding anywhere. And then bring the hands forward. Slowly drop back down onto the knees. This time tuck the toes under as you sit on your heels. Bring your hands to your chest. Interlace your fingers. Notice which hand is more dominant, which thumb is on top. And we'll interlace the fingers and draw the arms out and over the head. This is Ushas Mudra. Be careful not to overextend in your spine. So pull the front ribs to the back side of the body, keeping that tailbone grounded just as we did at the beginning. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, you can start to slightly lean to the right. Inhale to center, a slight lean to the left. Coming back to center, and then just bend the left elbow behind the head. You can take this right arm and grab that elbow so that the left hand comes down between the shoulder blades. If you're more flexible, take the right hand behind, clasping the hands. As you do this, you may notice that the ribs protrude forward. So pulling the ribs back in line with the spine, rolling the right shoulder down, making sure you feel safe to move your head. Left elbow up, right shoulder down. And then we'll release the hands, let the arms sweep all the way around so that the left elbow comes underneath the right. Thumbs are towards the face. Wrap the right arm around. If this is not possible, just grab your thumb, pull the elbows down into Garuda. Tick-tock the head side to side. And then inhale, let's lift the elbows. Exhale, lower the elbows down. One more time, inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, lower the elbows down. And then release your palms. Identify your right hand. Take your right hand, thumbs now away from you. Cross it in front of the left and bring the arms over the head. Scoop the belly in. Reach nice and tall. Exhale. Slowly release the arms. And then slowly coming forward into all fours and tuck the toes under and lift the hips up as you walk the hands back to the feet. Knees are soft and just hang. Grab opposite elbow and let the shoulder blades slide up the back towards the ears. So it's okay here to have the shoulders just hugging the earlobes and the neck. Just feeling that nice pull of the shoulder blades along the back. And sway or even flutter the lips, releasing tension in the face. And then releasing those arms. Keep the shoulders nice and loose. Maybe even move them to make sure that you're not holding anywhere. And then bring the hands forward. Slowly drop back down onto the knees. This time tuck the toes under as you sit on your heels. Bring your hands to your chest.
Now we're ready for the second side. So if you're choosing the opposite thumb than you did before, opposite hand dominant, take the arms up and over the head in Ushas Mudra, embracing opportunities in our future. Pulling the front ribs again towards the back side of the body, dipping the tailbone down, scooping the belly in and up. And then this time, we're going to take just a gentle lean over to the left side, lengthening through the right side of the body, and then switching to the opposite side, keeping the shoulder blades down in the back, heart open. And then we'll bend that right elbow behind the head. You may notice this side's a little different than the other, so you might find more flexibility or less. So holding on to that right arm and keeping the ribs in. And then if you're more flexible, again, you can bind that left arm behind. You can either use a strap or your shirt if you're almost there. And if you have a hold of the hands, make sure you're still working to grab closer from the fingers to the palms of the hands. And then from here, we'll release the arms, a big windmill of the arms around so that now the right arm sweeps under the left, thumbs are towards the face, and wrapping the hands together into Garuda Mudra, the eagle. If you can't clasp the hands, again, you can grab that thumb or even grab opposite shoulders. And then just loosening the tension in the upper body by tick-tocking the head. Hands can go up and down, syncing with your breath. Inhale and exhale. And then from here, releasing the hands. This time identifying your left hand. Turn the palms away from each other. Left hand comes in front of the right. Palms together. Lengthen up through the torso. Drop the shoulders down. Feel the space in the back. And slowly roll back down to heart center. And then we'll come forward, tuck the toes under, walking the hands back into Uttanasana, a forward fold. Final position here, a nice gentle inversion, releasing the whole spine, releasing down into the shoulders. So make sure you relax your face, relax tension out of your neck, out of your back, and Just let those shoulders hang towards the head. Feel the blood flow into the brain, rejuvenating the brain, releasing the tension, revitalizing the whole body. As you simultaneously stretch the backs of the legs, letting the blood flow down into the ankles. Take a few breaths here. And then reaching the hands forward, ending back on our knees, toes tucked under. Hands will come in front of the heart. Deep breath in. Namaste.